Hi, today I'm going to explain the way to apply for a Prepared Text Identification or PTIN. The very first step you must do is create an online account. Just go to irs.gov/PTIN and select Register on the bottom right of the screen and click Create Account. On this page, you have to put your legal name, the first name and last name, and your email address. Your email will be your user ID, so use the email you normally use. Then select one of the predefined questions and write your secret answer in case you forget your user ID or password. Then click Next. If you made a mistake, click Edit and correct your information. Otherwise, submit your account information after you carefully review. After you click Submit, you will get a temporary password through your email that you provided. If you check the inbox of your email, there'll be an email from Tax Bros. Then find your temporary password on that email and copy the temporary password. Go back to the login page of IRS, type your user ID, which was your email address, and then put your temporary password. Then click Sign In. Then you will get to this page. First, type your temporary password in the first box, then set a new password with the following requirements. Then click Submit. When you get to this page, select one of the three types of your status. Click the first one if you have your SSN and have the tax return in the United States, or click the second one if you have no SSN and reside outside of the US. Lastly, click the third one if you have your SSN but didn't have a tax return in the United States. In my case, I'll click the first one. If you get to this page, just click Personal Information or Next on the bottom of the page. Then you have to provide your personal information. Put your legal name and the SSN and the date of birth. When you put your social security number, do not put any dashes between the numbers. And when you put your date of birth, you have to follow the format right next to the box that indicates as month, date, year. Then click Next. Put your address on U.S. individual income tax return. Domestic addresses do not need more than 2 address lines. However, if you live outside of the US, you might have the third line. And it's same for the mailing and business address. If one of the address is the same as the others, you can select and copy the address from the copy from. Then click Next. For identity verification, you have to provide a previous year's individual tax return and your filing status. For business information, if you can provide its name, website, your EIN, CAF number, or EFIN, type all information, otherwise just select no and go to the next section. For this part, you have to indicate whether you have a professional credential or not. So if you have any professional credential that listed on the page, then select yes, otherwise select no. Then let's go to the next section. If you've been convicted of a felony in the last 10 years, you have to select yes and write the explanation in the box. Otherwise, select no and on to the next page. Tax compliance. In this section, you have to indicate your individual and business tax compliance. If you have any tax obligations or have never filed a U.S. individual income tax return because you are not required to do so, select yes, otherwise just select no. Then click Next if everything is clear. You just need to check the box for confirming your responsibility in this page. Then next, to review all your information for the last time. In this review section, you have to review your application very carefully and edit your information if there is an error or mistake on your information. After you carefully review your application, click Next. Then you will get to this page. Click Yes after you read and agree on the statement above and then click submit. Then IRS will review your application in a few minutes and give you the PTIN if everything's clear. I hope this information helped you a lot for applying a PTIN, and thanks for watching.